Hey, what is going on YouTube friends? Stangad GT here. As most of you know, it's starting to get warmer, which means we can start coming out of hibernation and washing our cars ourselves. So today is going to be my first day that I wash the car. You might ask yourself, well, why do I even care about you washing your car? For one important reason, actually. I want to do a review on Vvash Auto Care. They were actually the first people to give me some sort of sponsorship, so I do want to give you a huge shout out for that. I really do enjoy washing my car. I live in St. Louis, so in winter you can't really come out and do car washes. I wanted to, now that it's probably about 55, 60 degrees out today, so it's pretty nice. Just do a review on a few of the products I picked up. I obviously don't have every product of theirs yet, but I got a tire shine, like an interior dash and trim cleaner, and the wash and wax, of course, and a few other things. So this guy here, I had been using just like a regular disc sponge to apply tire shine, but this guy here actually is, as you can tell, is curved and fits quite nice on the tires. So I think that will actually make it quite a bit easier to apply the tire shine and more even. Additionally, with this particular video, I bought like a little external microphone for the GoPro to see if it would pick up sound a little bit better as you're further away and block out some of the background noises. So feel free to comment if you think the audio sucks or if it's a little bit better. But let's walk around and just kind of show some of the dirtiness I can of the car. It did rain on it, and again, I don't know how much it's gonna pick up in here. It was a pretty dirty rain. The car's, it's definitely been dirtier in the winter and stuff. But we got water spots on it. A bug. I don't know if you can see that because of the shadow. So we'll just. Again, we all know what a dirty car looks like, but again, I want to really show how the wash and wax from Vvash does. Of course, we have some bird crap on here, dirty back window, and probably the dirtiest part of the car is this guy right here, the infamous rear deck lid spoiler. That I broke again, so this is a different one, and I'll put a card up in the video here if you want to watch my issues with getting this badge on there and how I had to buy a new deck lid panel. But I just wanted to give the car a wash. I think it's supposed to rain this weekend here, but we have errands and some events to do with our kids, so this will stay in the garage while we take the Fusion, which I also did a review on, and I'll add another card for that. We will be taking the Fusion around this weekend just because it's a lot easier to get the kids in and out. Plus, if I'm going to wash it, why get it dirty? So we will go ahead and get started and see how it goes. So I'm not sure if you really want to see the instructions on here on the back of the container, but basically we all know how to wash cars. I don't know if it's focusing here, but you just want to mix 1 to 2 ounces of the wash into a gallon bucket. And then obviously we know how to wash the vehicle. I'll show you here in a minute what I will use to wash it and dry it off with. So I at least wanted to show you as I pour this in to my bucket here. Oh, well, it looks like there's a seal in there, so let's remove that seal. So I am by no means going to measure out 1 to 2 ounces. I'm just going to squeeze some in there. Looks good. You can always add more. It's nice and thick. And I don't know if it really matters for you to see this, but sometimes you do want to know how much it suds up. So let's go ahead and fill it up. So we leave it there for now. Let's go grab some of the other washing materials. So So I wanted to show some of the things I've previously used. So this is the wash and wax I used to use, and I actually had to shake it up from it sitting out in the garage during the winter. It's separated. Definitely a lot more of a liquid compared to the Vvash stuff, which I like the Vvash stuff being thicker. This towel here is not what I use to dry off the car. It's actually, my parents picked this up years ago at like a home and garden show. And the whole point of it is almost like a towel sponge mixed together. You just get off the initial heavy amount of water with this. And you can squeeze it out and reuse it. But then you will go over the car, obviously, with some sort of microfiber or car cleansing cloth. I use this guy here. Well, maybe not this one because it's fairly new. This is to clean the rims. And then I don't have a mitt, but I have this. It's a microfiber covered foam piece to use for the actual wash. I did forget to pull out one of my rags. Keep it in the car. I actually have two of these. So it's kind of a double-sided rag. I really like this for cleaning the car. I have done a few car washes, and this thing's really good that you know sometimes you get a car wash and you drive away and there's a little water in all the crevices and splashes all over and dries on the car. This thing you have to use no elbow grease. You don't have to go, put your breath on the car to make it moist. This just takes it right off really easily. And it doubles on the other side as kind of like for a polishing finish. So I really like this. It was a 2-pack from Target for like $7. So I will use that to dry the car. This is the one I keep in the car, obviously, and then I have the second one with the car cleaning kit. So that's what I plan to use. And again, some of you may not really care about seeing a car being washed or anything, but again, the point of the video is to show my review on the Vvash Auto Care supplies, and I'll provide all the links and things like that. Discount code. Don't forget there is a discount code. I believe it's Greg15. That can save you 15% anytime. They have a lot of different things. They just came out with their own ceramic. Today they actually released like a new mitt for cleaning the car, like Australian wool, something fancy like that. So they do have other accessories. They're continuing to come out with more. They'll come out some microfiber towels and things like that. But so far they've been great, very responsive. So I'll link all of their stuff in the description or on the video here, or both. So if you want to pick something up, you can. Just make sure if you do, use my discount code, so that way you can save 15%. And they do have like foam cannons and other things like that for, and gallons, refill gallons. So they have a lot of different stuff. Check out the website. It's really easy to use. It's a pretty nice setup. And good pictures and everything like that, and definitely just user friendly. So let's get set up, rinse the car off, and start washing her. Alright, initial impressions there, more soap. The soap smells really, really good. To add on to that, I do believe they put a scent to all of their washes and products like that, so that's cool as well. See, this thing is soaked. It just wrings out. And you can go back to using it. Alright, so it's time to do the tires. So again, we have I got the Super Blue Tire Shine. They have, I think, a couple other shines. It does come with a spray tip. You have to cut the end so that it fits in this bottle, otherwise it's too tall. This is what I used to use with Armor All spray. So, needless to say, see ya. And we need to just spray it on this little applicator. This green part's a little bit firmer so that you can grip it, but it's not like super hard. So I'm just going to show you one tire, and then I will do a walk, or I'll finish the tires and then we'll do a walk around of the car. There you have it. It's probably good to have a little rag in case you get some on there. Plus this little lip here on the tire. But it went on really well, honestly. I think it looks good. We'll see, one, how long it lasts, and two, there's sometimes certain ones, like Armor Alls and stuff, when you put them on, even if you don't put them on too thick, you drive and then it sprays all over the car, which when you clean your car, you definitely don't want that all over it. So I'll finish these up and we'll do a final walk around and a final review of the two products I used today. All right, we are all done with the car, so let's go around and take a look. Tires to me look pretty good. I was actually really happy not only with the applicator, but the tire shine itself. It was liquidy, but a little bit maybe jelly at the same time, but more like when it went on rather than when you were spraying it. And it just looks like a really thin but super shiny layer. Bug likes to clean car. You know, some of it's hard to tell only because honestly this color is just gorgeous. No matter what, the color always looks good. The trash man even stopped and talked to me while I was cleaning it and just said, you know, from the bottom of our street there, he's like, it just popped and shined like crazy. But I think it does look really good. Dang, things keep dripping, so we'll keep wiping. So, product review. Show these. This is the last tire I did. So I've seen many people say, and I'll agree now that I've washed it, these are a pain in the butt. So Vvash Auto Care does have like tips for drills that can go in these. They have, I think, 3 or 4 different ones, depending on what you're using it for. So that's a plus. You could always grab that, make this a lot easier. So where did I put it? The tire shine. Not only did it smell really good, I was actually, so far I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with how it went on. Went on evenly. Just sprayed a little bit on the applicator, which the applicator I really like as well. So I'm very happy with that. Let's take a look here. The wash and wax. I would say it did a fine job. I probably still needed to use more to get it to sud up a little bit better. But I think it did perfectly fine. The car wasn't like super dirty, so you know, really just a little bit and some water would have done the job. But I'd give it a thumbs up. I don't have any complaints about it. I really think I'd rather start using a foam cannon. I think that'll make it a lot better. So I'm happy with that. Again, the applicator here, this thing was great. I think it's only probably a couple bucks. I definitely recommend getting one of these. And then I did not use the cleaner here yet. So maybe we'll go test out a section so we can have the full review of these 3 products in this video and see how it goes. But those are the 3 products I had. Right now I'm definitely happy with it. I think the coolest thing about it, and maybe you guys have all used products that had this, but the scent, I really like the scent. I mean, it smelled really good as I'm doing the tires. So I think that's great. So let's go ahead, and since we've got the sun blaring in right here on the dash, let's use that cleaner over there on the dashboard here. Okay. I mean, the car is only a month and a half old, so it's pretty clean. So I just want to do a before here. And then I'll only spray like maybe half of this and show it. So we have this microfiber towel, the dash and trim cleaner. So I'll just hold this while I do it so you can take a look. Oh, we need to open it. Be helpful to open it. So there's the stream and the spray. Pretty typical. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Like I said, the car wasn't dirty, so honestly, with the interior being clean, I can't tell the difference. So the verdict is not in or out on that one. Ooh, here we go. Here's another spot. I haven't shown anyone these, but I did get these mats, which are a little dirty, from my dealer. They're not their basic ones because they have the little lip. They're just a little bit, they're kind of designed almost more like the WeatherTech. Love these. Came with the 2 for the front, 2 for the back. I definitely recommend these. I think they're normally like 160 to 200. I only paid 120 for them. But I mean, it's pretty dirty in here, so let's go ahead and spray all that. Even spray the pedals. Why not? Okay, so since this stuff was actually dirty, and you can tell the difference, I'm pretty pleased with it. I didn't have to scrub a lot. It came off really well. Left these nice, decently shiny. Kind of get the rest of the trim here. This is all salt and snow and some other crap. Now, I don't know. I think it's more of a cleaner than necessarily like it's definitely cleaner, not a shine. So it's not like an Armor All that's going to leave a shine. So I'll have to double check if there's any products that leave the shine, kind of like an Armor All. Underneath here is dirty. Just trying to do anywhere that's dirty so you can. So if it's for the dirt, I think it does a perfect job. No complaints. I wouldn't say it's anything necessarily super crazy compared to any other products. But the nice thing is it's a cleaner rather than a shine, so you can have something separate to clean. Like for instance on the mat, sometimes you want to clean the mats. We'll go ahead and spray here. But when you shine them, sometimes they actually become super slippery. So as a cleaner, it does a perfect job. And I think you could probably, it's dash and trim. Sorry, trash people are here. As the car ages, I think you could use it on some of the other black trims here. I bet you it would do perfectly fine on a splitter, so maybe when the splitter is dirty, sorry, we'll wait for them to pass, or side skirts or whatever, I'll spray it then and see what happens. Anyway, so that ends the video. I know it might be a lot of information you know already, but I just wanted to show the Vvash Care products, give my first impression. I had not used them yet at all, so you got to see the impression live as I used it. So car's looking good. I'm gonna go get lunch with the wife. All right, guys, I really appreciate it. I hope you go check out Vvash Care and get some discounts on their products and use them. So have a good one. Peace out.